Hey guys, and welcome back to the farm. Now, top of today's to-do list is check out our trees. We're getting mighty close to the yellow Moranti, and you know what that means, guys, that's right, mahogany. Also, we're going to be visiting our animal pens. Now, we built those last episode, I'm sure you remember, using some of the new kapok wood that we grew. And now it's time to finish the job by adding soul cages to those, and then looking into what we need to do to trap the souls of animals. Now, we haven't forgotten about the power situation, but that's a tall order to say the least. Redstone conduits are not easy to create at all, and we're going to need a lot of extra tools and materials if we're going to get those in place. But for now, it's time to talk trees. Right, so step one is to get a grafter or a few grafters. Now every episode I come over here and I empty my pack of all the stuff that I don't need, because that's just a good way of making sure that my pack is always empty in case there's an emergency and I need to pick up a lot of bees, or, you know, do other stuff that needs a fresh and empty inventory pack. So, what am I going to need to get my trees grafted? I'm going to need some grafters. Now, there's none in here. Okay, that's not a problem because all I need is... Let's see if there's any... Yep. Some bronze and some sticks. Now, I'm going to have to go mining again soon because I'm running out of materials. Or maybe that's a good chance for me to start up my quarry. Right, so let's put these in here like that and that to get some grafters. There we go. And 3 should be enough. 3 should be plenty. So I'll just get my other tools as well. My emergency tools. Diamond blade. My thaumium pick. And my crescent hammer. Oh, and of course an axe. I'll need one of those. And some dirt to do the nerd polling. And now let's hit the tree breeding ground. Oh, gods damn it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Endermen have been... Ooh. Oh, hello. Hello there. There's a sheep. There's a sheep stuck in my engine pit. Well, don't worry, little guy. I'll come back and I'll rescue you one day, maybe, if you're lucky. But I've got to fill up these patches where Endermen have been stealing my dirt. Those pesky Endermen. Oh, yeah, and already, look at all these leaves that we can graft. There's so many here, I'm pretty much sure we're going to find a Myrtle Ebony. So let's go. Let's get grafting. Now, one thing I should show you guys is because we had a little bit of trouble because our kapoks are so tall, they're almost out of range of the apiaries for when they want to pollinate. So what I did is I dug 2 holes here so that our kapoks would be short enough to mingle with the other trees, and it seems to have worked. Well, look at all these pollinated leaves. I think it's pretty sure it has worked. No luck so far. Come on, where are you, Myrtle Ebony? I need you. I need you now. I need you here in my arms. Oh, now that didn't look like a kapok tree. Oh, could it be? Could it be Myrtle Ebony? Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, look at that beautiful beige trunk. Oh, and the fine green texture of the leaves. This is a Myrtle Ebony sapling, right? So our next task is to empty this area of trees and replace the whole thing with a mixture of kapok and Myrtle Ebony. Let's go. Right, so the field has been cleared. We've got our Myrtle Ebony, and we're waiting for the leaves to despawn. Now, while they despawn, let's get some bone meal, put down this Myrtle Ebony, and see what it looks like. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of wood we get from this. Now, it's not going to be the same texture as mahogany, not quite, but it might be a darker wood, so let's give it a try. Down it goes. Oh, here we go. The moment of truth, guys. Plonk. Oh, whoops. Put some bone meal in there. Now let's see. Oh, it won't grow. What's this? Oh, bone meal won't work on it. Does that mean that we need to plant Myrtle Ebony in a jungle biome? No, that can't be right. What are the conditions for a Myrtle Ebony to grow? Maybe it needs water nearby, or maybe we're too close to it. Maybe the trunk is too big and it won't let us put it down. It's not working at all. Either way, I'm going to have to look into this. Oh no, so we've got some bad news, guys. I've consulted the wiki, and apparently we need 9 of these before we can actually get cracking and start to actually create a first Myrtle Ebony tree. We need to put 9 saplings down in a block, I guess, and then they'll grow like that. But until then, well, I'm just going to leave this sapling in the sapling chest, and we're going to have to put down some more kapok and some more... Which other tree was it? Let's see, I've forgotten. Some more kapok and some more teak. That's right, it was teak. And with those down, we can just wait for 9 Myrtle Ebony saplings, and that should be enough to grow a tree. Right, so with the trees planted, it's time to think about, we'll have to wait for those trees to pollinate, and the bees should be hard at work, making fresh new species, and once we have 8 more Myrtle Ebony, we'll be able to combine them to make one tree, and then from that tree we can graft, plenty of saplings, and we can use those saplings to make mahogany trees. Okay, right, or rather the yellow Moranti, which is actually what we need to create mahogany wood. Okay, so we need soul cages now. Soul cages for pigs, for cows, and for sheep. So how do we make those? Well, let's look into this, shall we? Cages. No. Soul. No. Oh, wait, no, there it was. Right, soul cage. So if we press R on that, now we need iron bars, all in a circle to make a soul cage. So let's do that. Hopefully I've got enough iron. Yep, 58 iron, that should be enough. Now, how do I make iron bars? I've completely forgotten. It should be just a block of... There we go, 16 of those. And that should be plenty to make one cage. However, we're going to need 3. So there's 1. 2. And we'll need another... 6 iron ingots to make the final cage. 3. Right, now we place these cages down. And we have to trap the essence of the animal or creature we want to put inside the animal pen using some kind of weird thing. I can't remember what Ridge said it was, but he showed me in sips in vaults. So if we put these cages down first, like so, I think we'll plonk one, there. And there. And the final one in the final pen over here. And there we go, 3 cages just waiting for the souls of some farmyard animals so they can start breeding and spawning. Now we could do it the old-fashioned way with food to make our creatures breed and create more creatures, but this is going to be the much easier way, considering we're going to want to farm these dudes and shear the sheep and kill the cows and the pigs for their meat. Right, now to create a soul shard, we're going to need a soul forge, and to make a soul forge, we're going to need to go into the nether, because we need... Well, no, we won't need to go to the nether to create a soul forge, but we will need to gather obsidian to make the soul forge. We'll also need to go into the nether to create the soul shards themselves. So, it's time to grab our pick. Oh, no need, we've already got it. We'll put these grafters back inside this chest, tidy up the rest of our pack, and then head into the mine looking for some obsidian. Now, we're going to need some buckets, I think, actually. So where would they be? Weapons and tools? There we go. Any other tools that we're going to need? Let's see. Nope, I don't think we'll need any of these. We might want to take a scoop. Well, no, we'll come back for a scoop, I think, because I don't think we're going to find any beehives down in the mine. So let's go mining and get some obsidian. Oh, lovely. Here's a bit of obsidian where water's met lava. I'll grab some here. This is just the stuff. Using this obsidian, we'll be able to get into the nether to get the glowstone dust and the soul sand, which we need to create vile dust, and we'll use those to create some dark or some corrupted essence, and then we'll use the corrupted essence to create the soul shard. We'll trap the creatures in the soul shard, and everything will be great, and we'll have our farms. Oh, looks like we found lava here, so I'm going to go and get some water with my buckets and plonk this down in the lava to get some more obsidian. And to make it safer for us to move around down there. In fact, what I'll also do is use the bucket to get some of the lava, because this stuff comes in super handy later on. And having 3 buckets of lava will probably be an asset later on. Okay, so I'll plonk down some water. Oh yeah, lovely. Now this has created a bunch of obsidian. So let's get mining. Alright, this should be the final obsidian block that I need, because 10 makes me a portal and 5 make me a soul forge, and that should be all I need. Oh no! Oh, I lost it to lava. Damn it, I'm going to plonk down some more water. Just secure myself some of this obsidian. Alright, 15 obsidian, so let's just go to our options menu, and soul forge is what we need. That's one of these. So if I press R on that, now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obsidian, 1 corrupted essence, and 3 stone. So now I need to get topside and work out where I'm going to put my nether portal, because we need to go into the nether to get corrupted essence. We get that by getting glowstone and salt sand. So let's go topside and start building our area for the evil dark portal. Right, so where's this thing going to go? I've got to put down 10 obsidian to make a dark portal, but I don't want to put it anywhere near anything that can be destroyed, because I think sometimes creatures can come through the nether portal, and that's a situation I don't want. So I want it somewhere away from my base, but close enough to get to in a pinch. Well, how about up the top of that mountain? I'll build a little castle that I can put the nether portal inside. So, a nether portal. I'd hoped to keep my farm taint-free and never have to go to that wicked and evil place. But I guess it was just a matter of time before fate conspired to send me into the depths of hell. I'll need to collect some glowstone there, but it's a fine opportunity to gather other things that I might need in the future, like soul sand, nether brick, and perhaps, if I'm feeling up to it, wither skulls. I wanted to build the nether portal on top of this mountain originally, but I changed my mind and decided instead to build some stairs ramping up the side of the mountain using a mix of cobblestone and the wood we haven't used yet, the grey planks from the teak tree. And then once the stairs were in place, I began to craft an evil skull, a demon's face, on the side of the mountain. And I think this is the best way to warn off all the innocent travellers coming to my farm. This is a place of great danger, and they should stay well away from this demon's gaping maw. Now, as I construct the demon's horns from cobblestone stairs, dawn approaches. And luckily enough for me, the lava I picked up with the buckets earlier had a use here, and I combined it with the leftover iron bars I had to make the demon's eyes. An eerie lighthouse to warn off wandering travellers. I then sparked the portal itself inside the demon's mouth, and there you can see its purple throat open into the depths of hell. Once the head was complete and carved into the side of the rock, I began to augment the stairs I'd made by adding teak logs to the sides and then creating guardrails with teak fences. And here we are, the finished cave. Look at that evil demon with his horns pointing forwards and the dark grey teak wood as an ominous stairway to the mouth. So, I've been Sjin, and this has been Sjin's Farm and Feed the World. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Next episode, for sure, we're going to have to go into redstone conduits. We're going to have to build all the machines we need to create redstone conduits. We're going to have to liquefy some redstone and get the power pumping around our farm, because it really is something we've overlooked for far too long. So, I've been Sjin. Thanks for watching. Hit like and favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.